To answer SAT math questions as fast as possible, you only need three things. First, Desmos and knowing how to use it efficiently. Second, knowing different categories of questions, so as soon as you see one, you instantly know how to solve it. And third, having a quick look at answer choices. The better you get at these three, the faster you'll be. Today I'm going to solve 15 of hard SAT math questions as fast as I can, and it'll be much better if you try to solve it yourself and challenge yourself during this video. So if you're ready, let's start.
At Harry's discount hardware, everything is sold for 20% less than the price mark. If Harry buys toolkits for $80, what price should he mark them if he wants to make a 20% profit on his cost? First, we need to calculate how much the price should be if Harry wants to make a 20% profit. Then, we need to find out what the selling price should be, since we know that there is a 20% discount on all items. During a sale, a clerk was putting a new price tag on each item. On one radio, he accidentally raised the price by 15% instead of lowering the price by 15%. As a result, the price on the tag was $45 too high. What was the original price in dollars of the radio? In this question, we know that the difference between 115% of the price and 85% of the price is 45. By writing the equation in Desmos, we can find the values of x. The function f is defined where a, b, and c are constant. The graph passes through 2 points. If a is an integer greater than 1, which of the following could be the value of a plus b? In questions where we're given coordinates of points, we first need to insert the table of the points and then write the equation. Since we don't have the coefficients of the equation, we'll use regression to find them. According to the regression, the correct answer is -6. To better understand why -6 is the only correct answer, I'll add a slider for a, to see how the sum of a plus b changes for integer values greater than 2. As you can see, the sum of a plus b keeps getting smaller and smaller, so the only correct option here is -6. In the given system of equations, k is a positive integer constant. The system has no real solutions, but it's the least possible value of k. In these questions, since there's only one unknown coefficient, we can use slider. By adding the value of k, we can find the smallest suitable value. As you know, for a system to have no solution, the line must not intersect the quadratic curve at any point. In the xy plane, the graph of the given equation is a circle. What's the length of the circle's radius? Now, if we write the equation in Desmos, we can see both ends of the circle. Divide the distance between them by 2, we get the radius. Now, if we insert the options we have here, we can find the correct answer. In the xy plane, a circle has centers C with coordinates h and k. Points A and B lie on the circle, and we have the coordinates for points A. ACB is a right angle. What's the length of AB? In this problem, for simplicity, I'll assume h and k is 0. Then I'll calculate the distance from point A to the center to find the radius of the circle. Since the angle ACB is 90 degrees, triangle ACB is a right triangle, where AB is the hypotenuse, and the other two sides are equal to the radius. using the Pythagorean theorem, we can find the length of the hypotenuse. After checking the options, luckily the first one is correct. Which expression is equivalent to this? In this question, we actually don't need to fully expand the expression. If you look at the answer choices, the constant terms are different. So we can just focus on finding the constant term. From the first expression, the constant term comes from 11 squared, which is 121. From the second expression, that's a difference of squares, so it becomes negative 25. So we will have 121 minus 25, which is 96. So without doing all the algebra, we can immediately tell that the answer is option B. A circle in the xy plane has its center at negative 1, 1. Line T is tangent to this circle at the point 5 and negative 4. Which of the following points also lies on line T? In this question, since the line T is tangent to the circle at point 5 and negative 4, it means the line is perpendicular to the radius passing through that point. So we first find the slope of the radius. We know that the product of the slopes of two perpendicular lines equals negative 1. So we can find the slope of the line T. We already have one point on line T, which is 5 and negative 4. By putting it into the linear equation, we can find the y-intercept, and thus we can find the full equation of the line. Finally, we can enter the points and see which one lies on the line. In the given equation, k is an integer constant. If the equation has no real solution, what's the least possible value of k? For this question, we just need to write the equation in Desmos. As you can see, when k is equal or bigger than 50, there is no solution anymore. So the smallest integer value of k that works is 50. The function f is defined by this, where a and b are constant, a is positive. The graph f of x has y-intercept at negative 25 and passes through this point. What's the value of a plus b? In this problem, since we already have the coordinates of the points, we first insert the table, then write the equation. We have function f. Function g is defined by f of x minus 1. The graph of g of x in the xy plane has x-intercept at 3 points. A, B, C are distinct constant. What's the value of a plus b plus c? Here we first type f of x. But what we really want is the graph of g of x. So we know that g of x is equal to f of x minus 1. So the only thing we need to do is to type it here in Desmos. Now we get the values of a, b, and c, and as you can see, the sum is negative 9. For each real number r, which of the following points lies on the graph of each equation in the xy plane for the given system? In this question, the two lines are actually the same line, so we just need to enter the options and add a slider for r. This one takes a bit longer than the others because you have to type all the options. The function f is defined like the given equation, and it can be rewritten as the second equation where p is a constant. Which of the following is closest to the value of p? In this question, since there's an unknown coefficient, we'll again use regression. Be careful though, x1 is a variable for us, so we have to define it as a list. Two cars are racing at a constant speed around a circular racetrack. Car A requires 15 seconds to travel once around the racetrack, and car B requires 25 seconds to travel. If car A passes car B, how many seconds will elapse before car A once again passes car B? This problem can be solved in several ways. I consider the equation of each car where x represents time in seconds and y represents the number of rotations. If we subtract one equation from the other, the result should be the difference in rotations, which is given as 1. So we can find x, which represents time. In the given equation, k is a constant, and we have one of the solutions to the equation. What's the value of k? I also solved this question using regression. You just need to write the equation, then set y equal to the given solution. That gives us k equals 3.
We just solved all 15 questions together. If you have trouble using Desmos, watching this video of me will help you a lot, since I talk about everything you need to know about Desmos in this video. And also, if you feel a bit slow during the test, watch this video. It will help you to become much faster. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thanks for watching this video. I hope I see you in the next one.